and astrologer, and I'm coming to you this morning to wish you a very happy full moon in Pisces. It's an extraordinarily, always an extraordinarily potent and emotional time whenever we have a full moon in Pisces, and not least of which is because Pisces is a mutable water sign, and Pisces is one of the most sensitive water signs, and all of these water signs connect us to our emotions, but Pisces connects us not just to our emotions, but the energy of Pisces is us in connection to the greater collective as part of universal energy. So whenever we have a full moon, it always brings about a strong emotional tug, because the sun and the moon are opposing one another in the sky, and it creates that tug. And we know that because we see that physically in the real world with the tides getting higher and lower around the full moon. So energetically within our bodies, there's also an extra pull, an extra tug. And because it's a water sign and our bodies are made up mostly of water, we will always feel water sign full moons more viscerally in our bodies. So in terms of the full moon in Pisces, this particular one is very emotional, and it's a powerful time for releasing emotions and for letting go of old pain or old hurt or things that haven't gone our way or things that we're still emotionally hanging on to or carrying around, but we're ready to let go of because we know it's not serving us anymore. That's one thing we've got available to us to really let go of, and to conduct ceremony around this afternoon or over the next day. The next couple of days we can do that. But I really wanted to share and invite you to work with the power of this full moon, to tap into your own intuition. And 2020's one of 2020's big lessons is it's this opportunity for all of us to start dropping into the essence of who we are as individuals, and to connect into our own frequency, and to connect into that knowingness that we have, that ability to be able to intuit things, that ability to just seemingly know things out of nowhere without having the evidence. And this full moon brings up a beautiful opportunity to start trusting your intuition. And it's quite likely you've been having experiences over the recent days and weeks in the lead up to this full moon where you've got these ideas and you just know that they're right. But you might be making some judgment call around it. You might be thinking, am I thinking straight? Is that real? Is that what I should be doing? But I really encourage you, if you've had strong thoughts around business, relationships, family, creativity, health, if you've been having strong thoughts about that, this full moon's not only encouraging you to work your intuition, but it's also encouraging you to take action. And it's really interesting because as we move into 2021 and beyond, we're going to be learning to become way more effective at using our intuition and taking action on our ideas, and not questioning about whether it's possible, but just taking the steps and trusting and working with that. So I wanted to encourage you in business and in your personal life to start acting on those ideas that come in, to start giving form to them. We need to be letting go of, I'm not capable of that, or I don't have the resources to do that, or I don't know anybody who can help me to do that, because we're all now so connected, especially with the internet. We've got access to so many resources where we can find things out, and we can connect in with like-minded souls that not only do we've got the resources to find out information about how to move things forward, but we can tap into people who can help us move our dreams forward, to turn them into a reality. So my message under today's full moon in Pisces is, if you've got an idea, it's time to act on it. And this full moon's really giving us a very strong supportive foundation to take the practical steps to get things started. But one thing I just wanted to quickly share is, we may not always get the feedback that our idea is the right idea when we start to take when it starts to take form. We may come up against people who don't agree with our idea, who don't see that it's possible. And I really encourage you to get over that hurdle and just keep moving forward with it. Because if you have thought about something, if an idea has come to you, it has come to you for a reason. And it's really time for all of us to start standing up and taking action on those things that come through to us, and really believe in it, and embrace the passion, embrace the idea, and really have the courage to step into that and to keep working towards it until you find the like-minded people with the available resources to support you on your journey. So, in terms of a ritual, it's always powerful under the full moon to sit down and to really think about what are the things you're ready to release and let go of. And under the Pisces full moon, it's always a really powerful time to think about, from your own perspective, in what ways am I being really sensitive to things? And how and where am I ready to let go of things that I'm really sensitive to, that are not serving me, because I get overly caught up in that sensitivity. Or also, you might be starting to build, for example, a mindfulness practice or a meditation practice, and maybe you've been kind of struggling to get something consistent off the ground. Now's the time to let go of that and to invite in a new sustainable way of sitting, whether it's as small as 5 minutes breath work to get you started to connect into yourself, or finding a guided meditation that it helps you more easily drop in. This full moon invites you to really connect in, to let go of anything that's holding you back from doing meditation that helps you connect in with your intuition. And it's a very, very powerful time to be not only letting go of our emotional side that gets overly emotional or overly worked up and doesn't serve us and holds us back from taking action. It's also a powerful time for letting go of where we've been too confused, that we've used that as a reason to not start something as well. And because the sun is in Virgo, which is very practical and really good at getting structure in place to bring things to form, use that energy to create what it is that you really are ready to create. So I encourage you to sit down and do some breath work. Even if you start off just doing 5 minutes breath work, close your eyes and take some deep breaths down into your belly. Bring that breath right up through all of your chakras, up to the top of your head. Hold it for 4 counts and then breathe out. Do 10 breaths really slowly, holding that energy, holding that in your body. And then ask yourself the question around, have I been too sensitive that I've been easily hurt? Have I been so confused that I haven't been able to take action? Have I been sabotaging my own ability to connect in with my intuition by not finding time to make mindfulness a part of my day and week? And have I been dishonoring my creative center? And just write answers to those questions and see what comes out, and honor where it is you can acknowledge that that's the case and what it is you're ready to let go of. Then what I invite you to do is I invite you to burn that piece of paper and let the ashes, find a place to take them to a place where there's a water course, and throw those ashes into the water course and just release them into the ether and ask to be supported. And there's a really lovely little ritual that you, I've got a lovely little releasing piece that you can express if you would like as you're releasing those ashes into a watercourse. And it goes like this. Under the glorious full moon, I forgive everything, everyone, every experience, every memory of the past or present that needs forgiveness. I also forgive myself of past mistakes. The universe is love, and I am forgiven and governed by love alone. Love is now adjusting my life. Realizing this, I abide in peace. So, wishing you a beautiful full moon. It's a very emotional one. Allow yourself to release whatever you need to do. Find some water to connect with. Have a beautiful bath. And I'll be back next week on Monday for my next Astrology for Business Live. And I invite you to really, really, throughout the remainder of this week, to tap into that intuitive part of you, to tap into those ideas, those dreams, and to use that Virgo sun energy to start putting some practical steps in place to bring it into reality. Sending all my love. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.